And they did prove that their place in last year's final was no fluke, as they defeated Goodness and Mercy Primary School from Ikorodu by 4-0. Agwegba Primary School also beat high-scoring side Christ Assembly, who had before their final match netted in 16 goals, but that didn't pose any threat to the kids from Ibutimeta as they fired 4 goals to advance to the national finals. Effortsville edged out Toybat by a lone goal in a tightly contested game, as it took Effortsville almost the final blast of the whistle to stop the game from going into penalties. But the lucky kids of Toybat had cause to celebrate, as the result between Goodness Primary School and Holy Trinity guaranteed them a place in the national finals. With the Lagos preliminary games done and dusted, all attention will now shift to the national stage, where 12 schools are expected to storm Lagos to battle for the trophy from May the 21st to the 27th.
All right, so we're waiting now. We've picked out the 4 schools that will be representing Lagos at the national event, and from the 21st of May, the real party begins. I call it a real party because it's always fun to work with these kids, and they produce a lot of very memorable moments that you always want to talk about around the Channels Kids Cup. So we look forward to that from the 21st of May to the 27th, when the final match will be played. Gentlemen, let's go on very quickly. There's a lot of grounds to cover, and our next story, well, not a story really, it's more like an appeal that we started making from 2 days ago, or Monday.
I think it's on Monday.
Started making this appeal a couple of days ago anyway, and his appeal to the sports minister, Bolaji Abdullahi. He's told us he's not a football minister and is genuinely interested in grassroots development. And the appeal is, as you can read on your screen, Nigeria's national under-12 baseball team have qualified as the only black nation to participate at the International Baseball Federation IBAF World Cup holding in Chinese Taipei in July. The Nigerian contingent will need only 6 million naira to be a part of this experience, but until now, nothing is forthcoming. These young Nigerians now stand the risk of missing out of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to represent Nigeria at their young ages. So, I appeal to the Honorable Sports Minister, let it happen for these kids. I think it's as simple as that. Let it happen.
I appeal to anyone at all of note who
not just the sports minister.
Not necessarily the sports minister.
Let it happen.
State government, private individuals, businessmen, senators, whoever can come up with this money to help these young Nigerians achieve their dream.
Under 12.
Under 12. I mean, it doesn't get
imagine what impact this.
It doesn't get any more grassroots than this.
So yeah, I'm really sad. 6 million to a country like Nigeria should be like a peanut. Why should we go to this extent of crying like hopeless people?
Why? Because these kids are at the risk of missing this opportunity.
No, I understand. I'm sad that it has to get to this level that will now start soliciting, because I mean we can't quantify the experience
that this
will offer these lads. When they come back, the experience of even traveling outside the country, representing Nigeria and mixing with their peers, all over the world. So I think anybody who has the mind should just come out and assist these people so that they can go there and do
Nigeria proud,
do the country proud.
All right, let's step up very quickly, move up a little bit. This time, talk about the Lagos Junior League. The Lagos Junior League. We've spoken about this before, organized by the Lagos State Football Association, Eco Football, who are also partnering Channels TV with the Channels Kids Cup. And this is a tournament for teenagers, helping to develop talents that will go on to play for Nigeria at different levels. Tomorrow, we'll be having the awards to celebrate outstanding players, celebrate the outstanding coaches, of the Lagos Junior League, and let them feel celebrated. And I think it's in line. It's in line.
Yeah, everybody likes to be appreciated, you know. And there is a saying in our place that when you commend somebody, you put in more effort. You know, when you celebrate people, when you appreciate them in whatever form, it might not be financially induced, but you know, people coming together and you know saying thank you for what you have done. That will motivate, and that will also send the right signals. We are talking of value system here, and this should be one of the ways of encouraging the young lads doing well. If you have a talent, come here and showcase your talent. You will be appreciated. And when you appreciate people, I mean, the sky will be the limit for them. And
the good news for me is that they said that the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Elijah Meno Megeri, has promised to be a part of it. So let us not just pay lip service to grassroots development. Lagos Junior League has provided some members of the Golden Eagles. I think about 2 of the Golden Eagles players came from the Lagos Junior League. And I believe that if this is really nurtured, it has the potential of providing us with a structure that we need to move Nigerian football forward. Yeah,
it's a model that a lot of people should follow. It's a very intriguing model. It's a competition like no other that I've seen in Nigeria because it is dedicated solely to youth within a certain age bracket. Many of these players, I mean, their career can be tracked because they've been playing within this system. They have their databases, so it helps to eliminate the cases of age cheating. And already we're beginning to see with the rewards. Already we see players in the national team from this league. So I think this league deserves every kind of support it can possibly get. And I think they always say that the best form of the greatest service you can pay someone is to copy that person. This thing deserves to be replicated in every single state of the country. And with that, then we will start eliminating issues regarding looking for feeder teams for our club sides, for our national teams, and a possible conveyor belt for the teams that Nigeria put out at competitions.
All right, let's bring you into all of this and allow you to be a part of all that we've been talking about via our feedback mechanism. We want you to talk to us, react to all of the issues we've raised. We've said a lot already. We've talked about the resolution of the crisis between the league, management committee or company and the club owners. We've talked about Rangers